And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. And that's Coit Tower, perched high atop Telegraph Hill here in San Francisco. We're just about set for action. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me tonight, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. Hey, Dave.
Well, the ceremony was...
Thank you, D.A. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Davis is out there with Howard, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the small forward position. And for the Warriors, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Marquise Chris is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot. Here's James. He gets it in there.
There's almost no stopping LeBron if he's allowed to get inside. Too strong, too skilled.
Pass to Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Passes it to James. Poked away and stolen by Wiggins. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Not many guys more lethal on the catch and shoot. That's an easy bucket for Thompson.
From deep, LeBron. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
They've come out the locker room. His eye. 4 for 4 to start the game.
And looking at Curry's stats, one thing that jumps out, and it may be a little surprising, for the last 3 seasons, he's averaged over 5 rebounds a game.
And that's why you never stop working in the paint at either end of the floor.
Curry kicks to Green, to the paint, and it's Thompson with the jam.
When you have a 4-man with this kind of vision and the unselfishness to go with it, unreal advantage. Draymond Green getting it done.
And those rebounding numbers, GA, just speak to Curry's overall impact.
And when you look at Steph's size and the amount of time he spends on the perimeter, there's no way he should be cleaning the glass like that. But you can't teach heart and you can't teach instinct, and he has both. Yeah, complete focus right now. Such an impressive start to this game, 100% from the field.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
And Caldwell Pope can be a volume 3-point shooter, meaning when he gets a lot of attempts from there, he can fill it up from downtown.
And there's the call on Howard. That is his first foul of the game. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Dwight Howard. Los Angeles on D. It's a 3-point game. Thompson dishes to Green. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Well, just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
And the Warriors making a change here. Pascal's checked in, and the Lakers also making a switch. Rajon Rondo's checked in for LeBron. Pass to Pascal. 5 to shoot. Here's Wiggins. Caldwell Pope with some nice D.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Kuzma, that's good.
Takes some strength to finish through that kind of contact, and Kuzma's definitely put in his share of work in the weight room.
Wiggins outside. Back to Curry. Wiggins trying to free himself up. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Wiggins.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Rondo. Here's Davis, and there's another one for the Lakers.
Even from mid-range, Davis is deadly. Strong mechanics like his work at any distance.
Outside Curry. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Back to Davis. It's stolen by Green. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, man, just pulling up off the dribble. Clay completely in rhythm.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Greg, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch of Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the 2 LA teams.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
Rondo passes to McGee. Back to Rondo. He kicks it to McGee. Here's Caruso. Misses the 3. Warriors leading by 5. Down low. Here's Pascal. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here's Morris. That one, no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That's his first foul. And the Warriors making a change here. Smailagic is checked in. Golden State's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. The Warriors shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. And here's Rondo. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The dish to McGee. And that one, good.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, so far, both teams have been outstanding at the offensive end, but we got a lot of game left to play.
Here's Toscano. Now the pass to Thompson. Shoots a fader. No good. He falls short of the perfection with his first miss. He's 7 of 8. Inside, McGee, and he lays it straight in.
Well, that's where McGee makes his living. On the interior, it makes them a much more effective offense when he's able to contribute in the painted area.
Here's Poole. Morris with the rebound. That will count. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Golden State Warriors. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And as we know, Greg, Steph comes from a family of great shooters. It's in the blood.
But as you said, it's about the work. The NBA players have had tons of kids. Most don't make it in this league. Steph is on his way to being one of the best to ever grace the hardwood.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got LeBron James. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Markieff Morris. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Caruso in at the 2 guard. Marquise Chris, he's checked in for Looney. Here's Toscano. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Markieff Morris. It's his first trip to the line.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
Oh, there's no slowing down LeBron. Even if you hit him on the drive, he fends it off well with the strength.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
And LeBron James still the face of the league as he goes into his mid-30s. The impact he's had on this sport is really immeasurable.
Come on, Jay. I mean, he's one of the most recognizable athletes in the world. I mean, it's scary to think that LeBron can still turn it on and take over when he needs to. And you know what? Playoff LeBron is a very real thing.
Chris kicks to Curry. Over to the wing for the 3. A rebound by the Lakers.
If you can't hit that one, your teammates are going to think twice about feeding you the next time.
And finished off by LeBron.
James is just remarkable, showing no remorse when he's attacking the rim.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Here's Poole. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that.
Didn't have a free throw in the first quarter, but you can see he's starting to play with more energy now. He has a tougher attitude.
Eric Paschal, he's checked in for the Warriors.
In many ways, he feels like he's playing his best ball right now when you talk about LeBron James.
It's good. This game is all even. James has got 11 points in the quarter.
Oh, he's perfect from the field this quarter. He's giving them the fits out there.
Wiggins outside. It's stolen by Davis. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles.
Oh, the big hands of Davis. Just great work on defense that time, but come away with the steal.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Curry. No good on that one. Good D by James. Caldwell Pope passes to Davis. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And see where Kentavious Caldwell-Pope changing his approach before last season. He knew he wouldn't need to take on as much of a scoring responsibility.
Yeah, and what a team player, GA. I mean, KCP rededicated himself to defense. He tries to do more with less touches now. And that's the mindset you need to have playing with stars going for a championship.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Los Angeles shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Paschal with the ball. At the elbow, Green. Just 5 to shoot. The shot that time, not on target. And the Lakers take it the other way. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Wiggins against Green. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from Andrew Wiggins.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
You can't give James a lane to the basket. He's exceptionally quick at attacking on the drive.
Golden State's gone very strong, 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Wasted no time on that one. Curry's got 6 here in this quarter.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Timeout called, the Lakers. Looney's checked in for Golden State. Thompson comes in for Draymond Green. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. Rondo comes in for Green. Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
I'd like to say I'm blown away, but honestly, with LeBron, a game like this, it's just par for the course.
Warriors trail by 5. Curry deciding where to go with it. Pulls up on the elbow, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Here's Davis from outside the arc. The Lakers rebound. Caldwell Pope dishes to McGee. Just 4 to shoot. James finds Caldwell Pope. Here's Rondo. They get it again and finished off by Davis.
Well, if you're the D, you got to box out Davis. That's just common sense, because when you don't, he hurts you for this type of mistake.
Pass to Looney. Back to Curry. Lets the 3 fly. And another 3 for Golden State.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Here's James. Trying to get open as Davis. And James gets it to go. LeBron's got 24.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Curry on the wing. Rebound the Lakers. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising, it's such a tight game.
Not a great play on either end. Bad delivery and way too late to react on the catch.
Warriors trail by 4. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's stolen by Rondo. Now the Lakers on the break. And it's McGee slamming it down.
Now, given McGee's explosiveness around the rim, I don't think that anyone should be surprised to see him throw it down like that.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Poole. Passes it to Thompson, to the middle, Looney, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
I like seeing that kind of sharp passing. Thompson, making sure they get the best shot possible.
And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far.
Thanks, Kevin. Contavious, you guys came out with a lot of energy in the first half. What got you going?
Like you said, we came out with a lot of energy. We wanted to get easy basket layups, knock down shots.
You got all that and more in that first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 4 points You knew when the Lakers landed Davis, this team would be a force. Shaq, is this Davis's team now, or is it still LeBron?
I don't believe you asked me that question, Ernie.
Well, then let me ask it to Kenny. Is this Davis's team now, or is it LeBron's?
Well, it's LeBron. But Davis is still probably, at times, the most talented player on the floor, but he's never the best player on the floor.
Same thing Kenny said.
Kevin Harlan standing by. Sorry I asked. And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
It's been a clinic out there by James.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green is out there with Andrew Wiggins, and it's Chris in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Clock at 4. Wiggins, and he gets it to go. Wiggins has got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Warriors. James kicks to Davis, and the wide open shot from Green. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Was so smooth in the catch and shoot. Green doesn't really need much time or space to get a shot off.
Pass to Chris. Golden State moving the ball around. Tips it up, and Green is right there. Green's got 5 points so far.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those tip-ins.
And Davis puts it in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And as he's aged in the league, Anthony Davis's offense has changed. Now much more of a face-up player.
Well, and that's where his game's been headed. His shot has improved, and he can step out to the 3, facing up and letting him use his burst. Lets him maximize what he can do.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Los Angeles. Alex Caruso comes in for James. To the wing right side. Curry on the wing. He's got 15. Back to Chris. Good on the bucket.
And such focus on these difficult finishes. Chris showing tremendous will fighting through the defense.
Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. And it goes on Draymond Green.
How's that for a start? Good on all 3 attempts so far in the second half.
And the Lakers making a change here. Morris is checked in. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there are so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, 3 guys that, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. Caruso, the pass to Davis. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Eric Paschal, he's checked in for Thompson. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Kuzma kicks to Morris. The pass to Caruso. Here's Davis. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. They get Stephen Curry.
As a defender, it's so tough to body up Davis. He'll find a way to get to the bucket and the foul. I mean, that's what AD does.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Toscano's checked in. And that one falls for Anthony Davis.
I mean, Davis's reputation really does precede him. Every time he steps on the court, the other team starts to look nervous.
Curry passes to Wiggins. And a miss there on the triple.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
Green finds Davis. Out to Kuzma from downtown. And Curry pulls it down. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. Trailing here by 8. High, arcing shot.
You can't take that shot in front of Davis. His reach, his height, his timing. He's never going to hit.
Caruso, no good. The Warriors have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, but his off night has definitely been one factor here.
Kuzma can't get it to go. Golden State's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Toscano misses. Lakers leading by 8. Here's Caruso. Outside for Davis. 6 to shoot, and the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
That's just a needless giveaway. You got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, JaVale McGee comes in for Markieff Morris. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Danny Green. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
1:57 left in the third quarter of the game.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Oh, great instincts, relentless. Seems like he's getting to every miss.
Warriors trail by 8. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Golden State moving the ball around. And it's Wiggins missing.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Pass to Davis. To the right side. To the inside. Passes it to Caruso. Outside for Rondo. Shot clock at 5. Fires at the elbow. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Wiggins, plenty of space. Drops one in from the wing. Wiggins has got 6 points.
He has a very well-rounded offensive game. There's just no shortage of ways Wiggins has to punish an opponent, inside, outside, or otherwise.
Pass to Caruso. Now here's Kuzma. Defense is right there. There's the steal. 34 seconds left here in the third quarter. Poole, the pass to Smilagic. Kicks to Wiggins. The pass to Poole. Unloads. Misses off the left iron.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Offensive rebound. Here's McGee. He feeds it to Davis. Caruso looking for an opening. Takes a 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Lakers lead by 8. And time for the short. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Los Angeles leading by 8. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. And it's Howard in at center. Caldwell Pope outside. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in. Caldwell Pope's got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles. Golden State's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on threes. Wiggins finds Thompson. The 17-footer. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got his 4th assist in this one. And it's Rondo penetrating. Howard, the pass to Kuzma. Here's Caldwell Pope. The Warriors pull it in.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
And Chris throws it down.
And once Chris gets the position he wants, he is throwing it down with a vengeance.
Rondo, good. Rondo's got his first basket.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Timeout called the Warriors. And we hear a player's attacking rehab. You know, Greg, by all accounts, Clay took it to another level.
He said he hadn't stopped working since the 3rd day after the NBA Finals. There was even some talk of him coming back toward the end of the year, but the Warriors quickly shut that down, knowing how much he means to this franchise.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Draymond Green comes in for Looney, and Steph Curry subbed in for Eric Paschall. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Okay, David, thanks. LeBron against Curry. Here's the teardrop.
You got to be aware of Howard at all times, especially on defense, where he makes his living blocking shots.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And now it's a 10-point Los Angeles lead.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Outside for Caldwell Pope. James right side. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Just 5 on the clock. And they double up LeBron. Green inside the three-point line. Doesn't go that time. So Golden State will take it the other way. Wiggins against Caldwell Pope. Goes back up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
Free throw good, Wiggins. And so he makes both from the line. And the Lakers call time here. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Leading by 5. Down low, Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
An elite passer at his position. I mean, James always seems to make the right decision.
Got a piece of it. He dishes it to Howard. Kuzma, left side, over Green. Caldwell Pope finds James. It's deflected. And the first one drops. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
Thompson uses quick recognition and a natural feel for the game to beat people up in transition.
Caldwell Pope outside. Inside, here's Kuzma. Count that bucket. Kuzma's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket of its own.
Curry passes to Thompson. And here is Green. No good there. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And the Lakers lead by 11.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. It's good from long range. Wiggins has got 9 points here in the second half.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. And they double up James. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Here's Curry. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
So accomplished from mid-range. Curry is outstanding at finding space to shoot from it.
And stolen by Wiggins. Curry passes to Wiggins. And the basket is good. And now just a 4-point Laker lead.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about them not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim. Oh, you gotta love the poise of James, a master at executing in clutch situations.
Golden State's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Right side Curry. Lets it fly, and another basket for Golden State.
Come on, the more important the shot, the more confidence Curry seems to have.
LeBron kicks to Green. Caldwell Pope for 3. Chris with the rebound. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
And Davis with the basket on the assist by James. And the Lakers lead by 6.
And you want to talk about a big-time shot from Davis? You know he lives for moments like these.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're trailing by 6. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 40 seconds left in the game. Curry is inside. Working on James. And they go to the intentional foul. "30 seconds left to play here in the fourth."
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, the game got away from them, but hopefully they've learned some things, and hopefully they'll be able to make some adjustments next time. Oh, he's been doing this since back in the day, since back in college. Curry's one of the most clutch performers we have, really in any sport.
LeBron James, 2 shots. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Maybe at this point, not much of a chance for a comeback.
Yeah, you got a better chance of walking through a lion's den with pork chop underwear on.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And Caldwell Pope is a guy you cannot leave open at any time. He just a very good shooter from any spot on the floor.
Smith for three, missed. And so the Lakers take the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, you have accomplished so much in this league. How have you sustained it for this long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point. And I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations. And for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humble.
Well, we appreciate all the work you've put in, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.